everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a little fun little make with you guys. I have been working on some mini file folders, and I thought you guys might like to make a couple of them with me, give you a little inspiration, little idea, some fresh look at something. Maybe you'd look at something a little bit differently. So yeah, can't go wrong working with filed folders. So I pulled one out and I cut it down, and out of one standard size file folder, you can cut it into a size 5 1/4 by 7 1/2, and you can get 4 of them and make 4 miniature ones. Okay, so like I said, it is 7 1/2 by 5 1/4. Okay, you get 4, then I just fold them in half. And if you want to use your scoreboard, you can. Totally up to you. I just wing it, start in the middle, and press out. Get a good fold on those, get a good crease, burnish it really well. Okay, and there we go. Let's go ahead and do the other one. So I made a couple of them off camera, and I thought I'd do a couple with you guys. And this is a project that I make a lot of. They just come in handy to throw in your journals, or just standalone items, and I'll get into that a little bit more here shortly. But here's the couple that I made off camera. Okay, we'll go for those. We'll go through those at the end and compare them to the ones that we made together. So here's the 2 that we have. Okay, just fold it in half. Now we just got to make our shape, and for that you can freehand it if you want, if you're good with, you know, your scissors, and just freehand it. Or what I do is I use my envelope punch board, because you've got the little corner punch here. And for this project, I said it's 5 1/4, so I just roughly find the center. So that's just a little over 2 1/2. And then I just punch it right in half, just like that. Okay, do the same with the other one. And there we go. Okay, then we've just got to do our couple cuts. And for that, I just kind of use my grid. Kind of try to line it up the best I can. And give it a cut, just like that. And then I flip it over and I do the opposite side on the other one. On the other side, I do the opposite end. Okay, do the same thing. And you're just gonna line it up with that curve, the indentation, the middle point there. Try and get a straight line and snip it off. Just like that. So then you're left with that. So let's go ahead and do the other one. Like I said, the supplies for this project are very minimal. If you don't have an envelope punch board, you can use a small circle cut, or you can just freehand it. These projects are really easy, very good to how would you say, just kind of modify and work with what you've got, because it's not real complex or anything. Just, you know, just a couple cuts, a few little measurements depending on the size that you want your project to be, and you've got yourself a little file folder. Now if you wanted to, you can go ahead and curve and make it actually look like a tab. I just like something like this. That's my style. Okay, just like that. Okay, so I thought we'd just have a little play and decorate a couple of them. Now what my interest was on these ones, or what I tend to like to do, is I like to use a combination of washi tape, stamps, and then just scraps, whatever you've got laying around, book page or little scrap pieces, whatever you have. Okay, for this one, I know I have some pink washi, and I had these couple pieces of scrap paper here that's got some pink in it, so I grabbed those, as well as a piece of scrap book page. And then I have some stamps. Some stamps that have word and text on them are always a good thing to use. But you can decorate it however you'd like. Okay, so So let's see what we could come up with. I was thinking we'll do a little stamping, and I just put that in so I don't get ink on my mat. Not that it really matters, but when I think about it, I try to be conscious of my mess. Okay, and I've just got a few random text stamps. I've got this one, and I've got these two big blocks here, as well as I've grabbed a smaller one here that's got some text and some print on it there. Okay, so I thought between those we should come up with something. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this up. Now, you just have to decide how the direction you want your file folder to go in. Do you want it to go in this direction or this direction? On the two that I'm going to show you, I made this way. So these ones will go this way, okay, in portrait or landscape. So then we're just going to stamp over that. And we just want it for background. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it over, and we'll do the other side. Do the same thing. Okay, there we go. And then where we miss some, that's where you come in with either some scrap paper, coffee dyed paper. You can overlay your inks and your stamps however you want to do. And that's what I think I'm going to do here. Like on this side, I need a little touch up right there. So I'll go ahead and bring in this stamp and do that. Or actually, I guess I should do the long way, and I can do it in one pass. Just like that. And then just to bring in a little bit of this text, I'm going to bring in a little bit into this corner right here. Just like that. Okay, just something like that, just some random stamps, just for background. Go ahead and put some on the other side right here. Just like that, nothing too much to worry about. Okay, so there we've got our little background. Now, if you want to do the inside, you can do the inside. We're just going to be focusing on decorating the outer part of our project today. Then pick your color of choice, ink around the edges, and I just grabbed my vintage photo. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Excuse me. We had a rainy one. Had a good little storm last couple days over the weekend. Okay, so there we've got our base. Missed a piece there. And then from there, you're just pretty much ready to decorate, okay? So I said I was going to do it in portrait mode. So let's do it here. And this is a great project for just little scrap bits and pieces. And let me move this and washi. Oops. pardon me, I'm going to bring out my washi here, and we're just going to find a couple pieces to decorate. That would be good in this direction, or we still could. That would be cute just like that. Okay, let me see what else I've got before I choose that too quickly. Let me see if anything else catches my eye more. Oh, I like that dark. That kind of goes in with the vintage photo. I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay, and I did say I have some pink. We'll do the other one with the pink on the scrap. Okay, so let's just put that down. And like I said, it's just a really easy, carefree project. You don't really have to think and worry about it too much. Just pull out your bits and your pieces and just have a play, have some fun. And like I said, you can't go wrong no matter the project when you're working with file folder. It's a good thickness, it's a good base color to work with. It takes to the ink really well, it takes to your distress inks really well. I mean, I love working with file folder paper. You know, just the thickness is it's just perfect for just about everything. Okay, I'm going to keep that backing. And then, of course, washi stickers. I love my little washi stickers because it just simplifies everything. Makes everything so easy for you. Okay, let's give that a little press. And normally I would reinforce my washi stickers, but this last pack that I've gotten has a really good adhesive on it. I haven't been having problems with them yet. And there we go. Really is something as simple as that. I mean, you could keep going, add a little lace. You can add something like that. Just really, it's up to you. So this is going to be my front. And normally I just focus on the front, but we could put a little something on the back just to round it out. Let me pull another sticker out. See what I can find that's kind of ties in with that. Maybe that right there, that'd be nice, huh? Okay. And I always keep the backings of my washi stickers when they're like square shape or circle shape, because I reuse those in different projects. So like that one I will keep. So yeah, washi stickers can be a hit and miss. I have gotten made a few purchases where the sticky side of them, the adhesive side of them is very poor. And I've had to use a little glue stick, like you do your washi tape too. But for some reason these ones are really made very well. Okay, I like that, just very simple. Okay, on the other ones I did use, pardon me, a little crochet trim. Let me see. It's kind of nice. We'll go add a little crochet trim on the end. Elevate it just a little bit more. And there we go. Just something as simple as that. And then on the inside, it's totally up to you. You can put a little miniature signature in there. Sew in a signature. You can do some coffee dyed paper for note writing. You can add a pocket. Totally, totally up to you. I mean, there's just multiple things that you can do with this project, but I'm going to leave it like that. Just trying to think. On the other ones, I added a bulb clip, and I like to dangle a little something from the bulb clip. Let me look and see what I have. And pardon me for the large container here of my beads, but I'm just going to see what catches my eye that we can put on this bulb clip. Mostly just have brown and black, don't we? Why don't we just grab a black bead? Whoops. If I can get a hold of it. Fingers aren't working. There we go. And let's see what else catches my eye. Maybe a pretty little pearl. Got a vintage look. Another black one. And I'll usually put my lace or my trim or something somewhere up front or up toward the top to where I could attach my bulb clip to it. Because if we do it on this one, it'll be down there on the bottom, which I don't really care for that. So let me see if I want to bring in we could even go as far as, let's just do that. Just something a little different today. Actually, like this will be a picture. Give it the illusion of this being a portrait, you know, or something on the wall, and it's sitting against a shelf of some sort. Kind of like it's resting by, near, or above, you know, the shelf. Something like that. And I'm only doing that on this one just so I have something to attach my bulb pin to. Okay, and then I just tuck that in. Let's do that real quick before it dries, and then I'll reinforce that glue. And that's just something I like to do. I just like to put some beads or attach a little miniature tag, just something to it, just to add to the prettiness of it. Okay, so let's get my beads positioned here. Okay, there we go. And just something really as simple as that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, I think that would be adorable to tuck in a journal, in a pocket, clip it in on a page, you know, like I said, decorate the middle however you see fit, and just clip it to a page. I think it's darling. Just something as simple as that. And then look how long it took us. It literally took us 5 minutes, and probably would have taken less if I hadn't been talking. Okay, so let's do another one. And on this one, let's, let me move that out of the way for the moment. Let's do some papers. Okay, I had the book page here. Okay, so let's, I want to get a straight edge first of all. And see, this is scrap. We were just using that for our inking on the other side, so I'm just going to use this side. Okay, and I want to get a straight edge. All right, and we're going to come down this way. So about there, let's just do a tear. Okay. we'll just put that there, maybe, and then use this pretty pink paper, and that just fits almost perfectly. You know what? I like that. So I'm just gonna before we put that down, we're gonna ink this up. Down we go. Okay. We're just going to layer this over the top. Just as simple as that. Isn't that nice? Okay, I said I was going to do it this direction, but I've got the, oh well, we'll do it this way. Okay, let's add some of the same papers to the other side, but we'll do it, I don't know, let's do it a little different. Give our eyes something a little different to look at. So we'll go here. And that's just a little long, so I'm going to have to trim that off. And I put the paper over, the book page over that on this one, so we'll do the opposite on this one. And it doesn't even really matter what direction, I think. Totally up to you. That the text is going in, if that's not important to you. So this isn't quite long enough. So I'm going to put this like this, I think, and we'll do something like that. Okay, so we need to tear it down about right here. Okay, put a little ink. Okay, that's not covered all the way to the end, but we will fix that. We're just going to add another piece of book page. Okay, and then we need a straight edge to start with here. And then just something like that, just to fill that little corner piece. A little simple collaging. Line it up on the edges, and down we go. Simple as that. Okay. So let's see, that'll be our front, I guess. And then that will be the back. Okay. So another way of, like I said, I like to reuse my backings to my washi stickers. So the one we just removed right here, we're going to utilize that. Okay, and it just kind of makes like a faux specimen card basically. So what I do with that is I just stick another small washi sticker on top of that. And since we're going with pink this time, I'm going to pull out a pink flower. See if I have a small one that we can use. They're kind of long, but maybe we could cut it down. Here's a little small rose there. Let me see. Oops. Yeah, that looks pretty, just like that. Okay, we're just going to cut the stem off. Okay, we'll use that one. Okay, so we're just going to put that right on there. Sometimes these come up really easy and sometimes they're a little difficult. There we go. Let's get it started. And these are really sticky as well. I like working with these ones. I think I'm going to go at a diagonal on this. Okay, and then we're going to give a border around the edge with some pretty washi tape. Now we could just do plain pink, and I think that's what we'll do. Just something that's really going to pop and stand out. I've got some sparkly pink here too. That would be pretty as well. No, we'll use this one. And again, I'm just going to kind of use my grid, so because it's transparent and I can't really see too well the edge of the plastic. Okay, now I am working with washi tape here, so I have to use a little extra adhesive on this. So on the corners, find my corner. Put a little dab of glue, like so. Okay. And we're just going to go around. Gotta find the edge of my window. There we go. Okay, and then carefully pull it up, and we're going to flip it over. Glue hasn't quite dried yet, so we have to use a little care, a little extra time, but it will come up if you're gentle. See, it's moving on me. That's okay, we'll get that corrected once we get it up off of the mat. Okay, this one totally came apart on me, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to try to salvage it. Okay, I'm going to straighten it out. You know what? I'm just going to start over. I think it'd be much easier. if I just start over. But we're going to go reverse on this one. We're going to put a piece down with the sticky side up. Okay. And I should have did that from the start. Okay, there we go. And then put a little glue down. And then you run the opposite side. And we're just going to frame around that. Line up your tape. Just like that. Okay. Again, I'm going to put the sticky side up. Eyeball. That best I can there. Oh. Okay, there we go. Put a little glue down. And you don't want to put too much because you know your glue's got to spread somewhere, and you don't want it to get on the window part. So just kind of be careful with your glue. And when you just kind of pat it down kind of gently so it doesn't get on the inside portion of the window part. Okay. And this is just a quick and easy way to make a fast faux specimen card. I do this quite often. That's why I always save these little plastic pieces. They come in really, really handy. And who doesn't like to repurpose and reuse things, right? Okay, so you just want to get that down straight as you can. There we go. A little glue. And you don't have to do this. This is just something I like to do with a lot of my projects. I like to dangle things, you know. And I don't know why, it's mostly my my file folders for some reason. I guess mostly because it's one of my key elements that I use as gifts and I give away, so I like to have a little something cute and pretty dangling. So when the recipient gets it, they have that little extra added something. Okay, put that one down. Again, I don't think that's straight though, is it? We need to straighten that one up a little bit. There we go. If it's going to be square, we want it square, right? Okay, I put a lot of glue on that one, so I'm going to have to be a little careful when I seal this up. Try to push my glue outward. There we go. That was the last of that tape. I like it. I like when I'm using my stuff up. Okay, now we just have to trim off the edges. And we've got ourselves a faux specimen card, just like that. Look at that, guys. Isn't that adorable? Quick, easy, fun, and oh so pretty. Okay. So I would probably just dangle that from like that and then add a little something else. I do have this little brooch die cut here. That would be a cute little element to dangle. although I'm not a fan of that choice of paper. So let me see what I have close at hand that I could use. I might have a piece of scrap laying around. Let me look over here. And I do. See? And if I just attach that, I like that. But I do want to bring a little ink to that first. So it will pop a little bit better against that. And this is just a piece of scrap leftover file folder. That paper here. Okay. You pretty much do anything you want. Okay. Oops. And we've got ourselves an instant little miniature tag, just like that. Now, if you wanted to cut it in a tag shape, we could do that as well. Isn't that cute? Just like that. Look at that, guys. Okay. And I usually dangle one or two things from my file folder. So then I've got another bulb clip here. So we're just going to poke a hole right through there. And now we're going through two layers of washi tape and a little bit of thin transparent paper. So this is nice and sturdy. You just got to kind of work with it. And I do have a hole punch, but I just don't feel like grabbing it. So I'm just going to freehand the poke, just like that. And then we'll dangle that from there. And again, it kind of needs something to dangle from. That's why I put a little piece of lace trim or crocheted trim or something on there. So this one, let's just run it. I think I'm just going to do half. Just don't limit yourselves as far as what you want to do. I mean, it could be as simple or as elaborate as you want. Completely up to you. Got a moment to catch. Get some of this stuff out of the way. And let me see if I have let me grab a pink bead. Stick a pink bead on there also. I think that would be really pretty. Bring this back up for a moment. That one would be really pretty, wouldn't it? Let's do that one. So I want that on the front. So let me. Ooh, that bead's kind of big. It's not going to work. We need a smaller one. Ooh, I just popped that right off. Okay, let's see if we can find a smaller one. Let's see. Here's some pink ones. See if that'll work. There we go. That's pretty. I don't think I broke it. I think it just pops off. Yep. All right. I like that. Let's slide that over a little more. Put these back on. And then I just slide it under. So has something to attach to. And isn't that just darling? And I see that we need to ink around the edges of this one. So let's just do that, run a little ink around it. Okay, there we go. And simple as that, we've got ourselves a cute little decorative file folder ready for any use. Like I said, however you see fit to decorate it and use it in your journals. But isn't that just darling? So easy, so quick. Like I said, I pretty much just focus on one side because when you clip it in, you know, I mean, once they remove it, if it's a removable piece in your journals, they're definitely going to look and enjoy the whole thing all the way around. But I just kind of focus and put a couple little dangles of some sort, and then put whatever you want on the inside. Now on the inside, you could tuck in maybe some pretty decorative papers. I don't know, you know, some coffee dyed paper, something like that. You could put a pocket, tuck in a few little goodies. I mean, really, it's just, you know, it's really totally up to you. Tuck it in and you're good to go. Okay, so that's my project for today, guys. What do you think? Isn't that cute? Okay, so there's one. Let me move this out of the way, and we're going to bring the other ones in. There's one we just got done with. Very cute. I like that little bit of pink, makes it pop. I like the little brooch die cut. That's really nice as well. Okay. Here's the other one. Very simple. Oops, move that out of the way. But very pretty as well. I like that. Okay, there's that one. And then here's the two that I made just before turning on the camera with you guys. Same concept. I used some background stamps, brought in a washi sticker, and this one I did kind of a gold theme. I used the gold, what do you call those, Mandela washi stickers. I brought in just a little hint here and there of some gold gilding flakes to both sides. And like I said, I just left that side blank, put a little gilding flakes on that just to kind of, and then I did the same concept with a faux specimen card there. Put a little dangle, put a little gold bead on this one. Okay, now when I open up on the inside of these ones, I just did some wax seals. Because these ones, I use these as gifts. Like I said, a lot of time I use these as gifts. So I like to put something on the inside. So I just put a trio of wax seals, gold wax seals on that one. So very cute. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and then this one is kind of a botanical theme styled one. I just did some inking along the back. I brought in a washi sticker. I brought in a fussy cut bird right there. Okay, on this one I dangled another faux specimen card with a blank tag. Okay, then on the back I just did a little washi sticker on this side. And on this one I was trying something a little different. I really like this concept. I put the bulb pin right through the middle of the file folder because it serves as a closure. And I really like that, except it makes it stick out a bit. Okay, and I think it'd be okay once you put it in your position in your journal. It will lay semi-flat, you know, whether you tuck it in a pocket or clip it in. I think it would be okay. So I do like this concept rather than just pinning it, because it works as a closure. So then when you open it up, not only does the recipient have their little goodies here, they've got a little faux specimen card as well as a little tag or beads or whatever you choose to attach to that. Put that back on. Okay, so not only do they have that element, But then when they open it up, I've got another set of wax seals on this one. Okay, so there's that one. So I really like that concept. You could use it as a closure if you chose to. Okay, and if you wanted to use reinforcement hole protectors, you know, you could do that. But like I said, file folder is very sturdy. It could handle a small little pinhole size to hold that. As long as you don't get too close to the end, it won't tear anything on you. But I really like that concept as well. Okay, so this one's kind of a botanical theme. So they're all just a little bit different, guys. Just kind of whatever you want to do. Very fun project. Okay, like I said, there's that one. These two have wax seals as gifts. I'm going to put some goodies and do something with these as well. But really, the opportunities are endless on this project, guys. It takes minimal pieces to really elevate it and make it a really pretty project. And you can use it however you need to in your journals. Okay, so I hope you like the project today and the make, and it brings you a little inspiration. I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, I will see you on the next video. Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.